Heidi ho, my crafty friends. This is Lori at the Ladybug Journal, and I decided today that I wanted to play in our soft cover journal. Now, I kind of sort of maybe, I know that really isn't an answer for you, is it? Have an idea of what I want to do, but you know what? I'm not really sure. So I thought maybe you guys would want to come and play with me as I kind of figure out what I'm doing today. Um, I've been kind of playing with things here on my table, and I've kind of come up with a few things, but you know how that goes when you're playing. Things always change, and you change your mind, and the next thing you know, you've got something totally different. So let's play, shall we? So I started out, I wanted to make an envelope flip. So I made this one. Here's the little flip piece. And I just really, I wasn't happy with the collage on it. It'll do, it'll fit in my book. And all you have to do these is you take a business size envelope, you cut it to fit to page. And what I did was I backed it with a piece of coffee dyed paper, and I folded a piece of the coffee dyed paper, probably, let's see, how big is this piece? It is a little over 1/2 inch. And this is what's going to wrap around my page instead of the flap of the envelope. I don't like those flaps. They're whoop-de-doos, and they never lay flat. So I like making my own because then I know it's straight and I know it's going to lay where I want it to lay. And then I just cut a little piece off over here. So I've got a nice big pocket. I can hide a tag in there like this or like this, or I can hide in there whatever I want. I can hide something like this. But up in the window, I glued a picture on the inside. See, let me show you. It's glued up there. So no matter what's in there, there's something nice to look at up there in the picture. So I'm going to go on and put this in here. And I wanted it on the back of this. So let's go on and glue this down real quick. And then I'll show you what I was... And then I was playing with another envelope. And I thought, well, I think I want another one back in signature number 3. Because I try to keep my signatures even. If I put an envelope in 1, I want to put 1 in 3. So now when I come back to do this side of this page, I can either cover it so this doesn't show. I can cover this page, or I can just leave it, and go from there. So now I have this, and I can flip it open, and I can cover this page with coffee dyed paper so it matches. I can't do anything though until my glue dries, or I can leave it like it is. It's totally my prerogative at this point. But right now, my journal still looks a little naked and a little empty because, I haven't really filled my pockets yet. And I don't do that until the end. So let's go back here to signature 3, and I'll tell you what kind of mischief I've been thinking about doing. Oh, let me close this up. I didn't do that the other night on a live and goofy thing. Glue all dried up. I had a mess. Okay, so what I've been thinking about doing was I had this doily, and don't freak out on me. It was like this. It was bought specifically for this purpose from a little shop that was, about ready to destroy them. They were sending them off to be to be destroyed. So I think I got it for $0.25. And I said, "Oh, don't do that. I'll take it. I'm sure I can use it for something." And so I just cut it in half. I don't even know if my halves are even. Probably not. And then I thought today, I want to use it somehow. So I cut it kind of sort of in half maybe. And what I'm thinking of doing is mounting it right between these two pages like this. And I want to make sure that you guys can see this. So let me look here. Yeah, you can see. Okay, good. So what I'm thinking of doing here is I don't want to put it all the way to the top. Because if I put it all the way to the top, then I can't, put anything up here. And what I'm thinking I want to do is I want to put some ribbon or something, up here. But I want to glue down these sides right here in the center. And then I'll have 2 top tucks. Now this is toward the end of my journal. And yeah, I know it's going to be bulky, but I don't care. I don't care. That's why I made this little soft cover journal the way I made it, so that it could take the bulk. So I'm going to use my Fabrifix because this, this little thread is a little thick. And let me get the tip cleaned off here so I can actually get glue to come out. So let's see where to start. Oh, what I didn't see was this page is a little shorter. See, this page is shorter than this page. So I'm glad I looked at that. So let's switch pages here. Let's get pages that are the same height. Well, that one's short too, isn't it? Okay. Well, I guess we're going a little further in than I thought we were. Okay, these are the same. I like that tissue paper. We might have to do something with that tissue paper. All right, so let's start here. So let's see here. And I think what's going to happen is this Fabrifix will also help to keep this from unraveling. So I'm just waiting for it to get down here to the tip. There we go. Now, let's see. We're going to start here in the spine, and I'm just going to follow the angle down as best I can. Make sure I've got, make sure I got glue coming down. Okay. And then put my edge up in here. There we go. I want to tuck that into the spine. And I'll come back and do this here in a minute. So let's come over to this side. Come on, glue, get back down there. And let's do this one. I hope you guys are having a super day today. And you get out to, into your craft rooms, you get to play. Even if it's just for 10 minutes, I hope you get to play. There we go. There's a good amount of glue. Now let's get that one up there. There we go. Okay. Now let's do the spine. Now coming down my spine, I'm not gonna soak it in because I don't want my spine to be stiff. But I do want to hold this down. I don't want it flopping around. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here where these 2 flowers join. Right here. There we go. And we're going to secure that one down. Maybe if it didn't stick to my fingers. All right, let's put that down. Okay. Let's put that down. Now, I want to come back here to my flowers. And let's put a little bit of glue around the edge of the flowers. Now, before I can use this, of course, I've got to let it dry. Or, everything's going to stick in it. And I've got to use quite a bit of glue on it, so I'm going to have to let it dry well. All right, let's do this one. Now this one's got a, that little thread right there. So I want to try and glue it up there. See if we can get it back up there. Okay. Let's get a little drop of glue on it. I'm going to put something on that. Let's see, where is it? This one. On the edge of that, so it's not a raw edge too. Okay. Just want to do the edge of the flower there. Now let's come back and get that little string right there. Okay. Now that should hold it down. Let's get up here on this corner. Oh, okay, it got it. Okay. So, now, where did it go? Oh, for goodness sakes, I didn't move. Oh, there it is. Do you guys lose stuff like that on your table? Oh, my heavens. I've been having a week of doing that. All right, let's move this out of the way. I don't need that. Okay. Now I'm going to let this sit for just a second. Okay, so I grabbed some of my twines. It's that, the little spools of stuff you get at the Dollar Tree. It looks like cotton ribbon, kitchen twine stuff. And I also grabbed some of my sari ribbon to see, what we're going to put across the top here. And I wanted to see what I had that might work across the top. I'm pretty sure I've got some sari that'll work. I was thinking this, but the color works, but I don't like the pattern on it. Let's see, I don't have any solid color sari ribbon. All mine's patterned. So I'm going to have to get back on the little, oh, I do have a little piece, but it doesn't go. I'm going to have to get back on the website or the Etsy shop that I got this from. And, oh, here's some that might work. That I got this from, and see if she's got any more that is solid color. Let's see if this piece works. It's not too bright. This one might work. Oh, don't you dare. I keep my sari ribbon. I know that's not a very good example, but what I do with it, oh, now that one might work. It's got the orange in it. Is I'll show you real quick. I take it and I wrap it around my hand like this. I know, because sari ribbon, it can get everywhere. And I just make a little ball. And then all those little balls, I tuck into a zip top. And then I can line up like 6 of them. And then all 6 of them, like this, I can see them. I can't see their patterns very well, so I have to take their patterns out. I have to take them out and look at their patterns. But I can wrap up all 6 of them and put them in there. And sometimes, depending on how much I have left, like these little pieces that I have, from the ends, I can get more. These are just little bitty pieces that I've pulled out, and now they're everywhere. I can pull out, and I can get a lot more in there. So let's see how this little piece does. I think that might be too dark. I like the green, but I think it's too dark. So now I have another piece here that's got the green on it. We might just be going with the, let's see. Let me open it up here and see. We might just be going with the orange. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to split it, but, oh no, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like it that it brings the green up. But I wanted something with purple too. Let's see if we got any purple left. I just love using Sorry Ribbon. It's got such a nice feel to it. Let's see here. That's not purple, that's burgundy. That's too much blue. Oh wait, what's that? Now that's got purple and blue. I didn't want blue because there's no blue in the flowers, but that one's not bad. Let's see. Having that oh, see, I like that lime green there. Let's cut it off of this piece. Oh, now all this green on this one is really pretty. It's got like 4 or 5 shades of green on it. No, I think I want the purple. I want purple. Wouldn't it be fun if we could find a purple and orange? Wouldn't that be fun? Well, you know what? We could use our orange. We could use our orange this with it, couldn't we? Now that would be an interesting thing on there, wouldn't it? Now, no, let's see what it looks like with it. Okay, that's not the right end. This is the right end. Now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of twisting it all together. Yeah, the sorry will have to be split because it's pretty wide. Okay, let's see. How big of a piece do we need here? Not a very big piece. All right, let's get this out of the way. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to make you go rocking and rolling. Okay. And I got a piece of ribbon caught on my sweater. Do you guys have a favorite sweater that you like to craft in? You know, I have 2. And once I have them on, you know, I'm just ready to go. All right, let's get those threads off of there. Whew, the sound of ripping fabric. I love it. Okay, so there's that. I don't know. I don't think I like that at all. But what about just that? No, that's too thin. All right, I think I'm going to go with this. But I think that's still a little bit too wide. So let's make it just a wee bit thinner. And then we're going to use the other piece of it. And we're going to make a bow. So I think we're going to line it right here. Just like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I think we're going to use, you know what I think we're going to use? We're not going to use our Fabri-Tac because it'll bleed right through. We're going to use art, barely art. And we're just going to put a thin stream of it here. Yeah, it doesn't need to be thick because, you know, Sorry Ribbon is really thin. So we're just going to run a thin stream right across the top of the crochet, right into the center. And I'm going to start that right there. Whoops, maybe I am. And I'm just going to let it roll if it rolls. Because I can come back with my glue stick and hold down the center part if I need to. Okay, I think I am going to need some clips, though. Oh, I don't know if these are going to be big enough to reach in there and hold it. I might have to use paper clips. They might. All right, let's get some paper clips. Let's put some paper clips on it. Here, I'll just do it that way for a second until I get them out. Let's get some paper clips on it. Come on. Cooperate with me here. Well, I don't think that's going to work either. All right, let's put another. I don't think this is going to hold it. All right, let's put it further down here on the paper. Okay, that might work better. I think the crochet was absorbing the glue. Oh, that's not long enough. That one's not long enough for there. Okay, let's try here. Okay, get that thread out of there. Come on, get off my fingers. Okay. Well, okay. Now let's let that. Now, how about we try and make a bow? Oh my gracious, now I've got these little strings going everywhere. How about we try and get these off the table without them sticking to my hands? All right, now let's take our other little piece. And I don't think that's going to hold it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to use the Fabri-Tac for it. Oh my goodness, I can't get these off my fingers now. I think I've glued them to my I think I've glued them to my hands. Oh my gosh. There, I got them. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if we can get a bow here. Oh my stars, that's just crazy. Oh my. All righty. Let's see if we can get just a little bow, or a bow that looks halfway decent here with all these little threads hanging off. There. All right, let's see if that held that in place long enough. And I want to put that right there and make sure that that's going on either side. Okay, so I still have strings I need to trim off here. Okay, so we're gonna have to work on that side. Oh my heaven's sakes. Okay, let's get these strings. Ah! Well, I'm telling you, this does not like to glue down. If you guys know a better way to glue this stuff down, would you put down in the comments? Let me know. Because I love using it, but I am just having a dickens of a time getting it to glue down. Would you share your tips and tricks of getting sari ribbon to glue down so I don't have this problem again? I would appreciate it very much. because I'd like to use it again in here. But if it's going to be this difficult, then you know, then I won't. I'll use something else. So let's see if this holds it. Let's see if this holds it down. All right. Okay, let's get these off of here. All right, and I'll show you the other envelope I was thinking of doing. While this is drying real quick, we'll put this over here out of our way so I don't glue anything else to my fingers. All right, let's get some room here. Okay, so the other envelope I was thinking of doing was just, oh my gosh, I've got glue, these little strings stuck everywhere. Let me get this out of the way too. I don't need it. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay, so what I did was I just took another business size envelope, and I was gonna take it. Well, now here, and if this is, if this is a page in our book, like this, I just wanted to wrap it around like this, and have the pockets on the inside here, and have a tuck here. And we could either leave the picture showing or cover it up, and then cover this side, just make them both solid. And then we don't have to worry about covering the back, or I'm worrying about this flip, because we would glue this part closed and we would cut off the edges, the side edges, for side pockets, because it would be like this. So you'd have a side pocket here like this, or you could cut off the top and have a top pocket up here like this. So you could either cut it and have a side tuck and a pocket if you wanted on both sides. And then you wouldn't even have to worry about the envelope. Now, I think I like that idea the best. So I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. So I'm going to make sure that goes down well. I'm going to glue the top of this closed. Now I'm going to glue everything closed. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to glue this closed. We can get this done in a reasonable amount of time. And I'm going to glue this side closed. And then I'm going to glue the actual envelope closed. Now, remember, when you're gluing an envelope closed, you don't take the glue past the sticky part that's naturally there, okay? That's the only place you put your glue. Otherwise, you can't use your envelope because you completely glued your envelope closed, okay? So, now the paper that I want to use on this, now it can be different on both sides. It doesn't have to be the same. But the paper that I want to use is, let me pick it up here. It's out of this paper pad. It's from the Paper Studio. It's called Theodosia Square. And hold on, let me show you. And it's this piece right here. I fell in love. Oops, I don't think you guys can see that. I fell in love with this piece. Now, it's so big I can't hold on to it. Now, there was also, wait a minute, where'd the other piece go? There was also this piece. Now, I'm not necessarily a rose girl. Roses are okay. And I know there are people out there that just absolutely love them. And that's okay. I like that one too. And that's okay. But in my area where I live, but I think I'm going to use this page. On my property, I get, oh, goodness sakes. It's still got a piece of sticky on the cover. And so everything I touch, this cover sticks to. There, that'll take care of it. On my property in the month, at the end of June, 1st of July, we get a bug called a Japanese beetle. And this little Japanese beetle will destroy roses. So I just don't even mess with them. I have a hard enough time, protecting my vegetable garden. I can't imagine. Let's see, it's going to go this way. So I need to put it this way. I can't imagine what they do to roses. I'm sure that they're just vicious. Okay, now do you remember the trick I told you before you glue something that's going to fold? You fold the page where it's going to fold. So for me, it's going to fold here. And I could score this if I wanted, but I don't feel like it. So you fold the page. Okay. And then you glue. And that way you've already got it glued on all the way around, and you don't have any of that white showing. Okay? So then I can just cut it off where I need to cut it off without any white showing. And I can scoot it up and down before, I can hold it up to the light like this, and I can scoot it up and down to make sure I get the pieces that I want where I want them. I want this little stamped area. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to leave it right here. And that's what I'm going to glue. So I'm going to leave it right here. And I'm going to take my glue stick. And that's why I'm not using a wet glue. Because I don't want that buckling. But this glue stick, this Scotch Create, will still buckle. If you put it on, well, any of these thicker glue sticks will still buckle if you put it on and then fold your paper immediately after. You have to let it dry. Good heavens. But if you do the fold first and then glue it on, you still get the look of letting it dry, but you've got it folded immediately, and you don't have to mess with it. Okay? So that's where I want it. So now I can do the back. I can unfold it. Now, if you want to cut and do all the placement things and get it, anywhere you want it, and then you go right ahead. But if I were to do that, nothing would match up. I would have white edges showing left and right. It would be a mess. Now, the important thing doing it this way is make sure you get your edges. Now, if you don't panic. Don't panic, because you can come back and you can, there. Okay. Now I'm covered. So now I need to make sure when I cut. So I'm holding it up to the light, and I'm going to cut here. I want to show you where I'm cutting here. I'm going to cut here because I know this is my edge. And then I can save this big piece. I'll put it down here with my other pieces. And Now, this is still wet, so I can't open it all the way. But I can open it enough to see where I need to cut. But you can't open it flat, because then you'll still get bubbles. I can cut across here. And I finally did get my scissors cleaned the other day. How do you guys clean? Looks like I'm going to have to do it again. How do you guys clean your scissors? Do you... I just use... I use Ivory soap. Of course, I use Ivory soap for all of my craft supplies. And it works super. Okay, so there's my envelope. So now I'm just going to cut across the top. I'm just going to take a little bit off. Just enough that it gives me the opening that I want all the way across. Okay. Now, it's wet, so I know I can't punch my thumb notches. But here's one. Here's one. And here's the other. Now, what I do need to do, see it's open, what I do need to do is glue this down. So I can take my art glitter glue, and for any new subscribers that are new to crafting, art glitter glue does not have glitter in it. It's just the name of the glue. It's a very good glue. It sticks very quickly. And I had that very same question when I heard people using it. I thought, why are they using glitter glue? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. So there are my pockets. Remember, it's going to be folded around the page. Okay, so let me get our journal. And we can put this one in. Well, you know what? Let's decorate it some more before we do that. So it's got kind of a vintage look to it. So we can do anything we want on this page. Anything we want. So how about we... Oh, I dropped my paper on the floor that we cut off. Didn't go where I thought it was going to go. So let's see. We'll pull out those. How about we pull out... Let's see what else we have. Let's see. Oh, here. We've got some tickets. We've got some little stickers. Let's see, where are my butterflies? Here's the labels. There's our labels. Oh, here they are. Let's get out some butterflies. Maybe some butterflies or some flowers, you know, something like that. Let's see what we can decorate with. Since we're letting that other page dry, we'll let that other page dry. Okay. Let's see that we've got blues and greens. Oh, here's a pretty blue butterfly. Oh, that's pretty. How about... Oh, that one's too big. What's this one? A light one? No, she kind of disappears, doesn't she? Let's see. Some of these are way too big. Okay, let's see what's down here. Oh, here's a little vintage flower. Let me look on this side here. Yeah, this side I think needs a flower. I don't know. I don't think I like that flower too much. No, I don't like that one. All right, let's see. Maybe something, let's see if we can find something. That might be too big. Yeah, that's too big. Maybe something like that smaller. Oh, this is kind of, get off of my arm. This is a little pinky white. That's really pale pink flowers. That's kind of pretty. Oh, here's a little bottle. Let's see if we can have them growing out of the bottle. We might have to trim them, but now that would be pretty. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see here. Let's see, it's going to go around our page like this. No, it's going to go around our page like this, isn't it? All right, let's get our book and see how it's going to go. Okay, that's upside down. It's upside down, Lori. All right, let's see. It's going in signature number 2. Okay, it's not going there. All right, let's see. It's going to go here. All right. So I don't mind if it hangs over a little bit. It could hang over a little bit. But I think we do need to trim it a little bit. So maybe if we trim it, okay, let's trim this off here a little bit. There. And let's ink this up here a little bit, not have it so white. And I think, I wonder if I have any blue oxide out that we could. Okay, let's go around our bottle here a little bit. Okay. Put that there. Okay, I don't mind if it sticks up there a little bit. That'll be okay. Now, we need something to take care of that bottle, don't we? Let's see what we have up here. Oh, I know what we have. Let's play with our blue highlighter. How about we move this out of the way? What's this? Oh, that's the other piece of that paper. We don't want to mess that up. All right, let's see if we can play with this little blue highlighter. There we go. Well, I'm just following the lines that are on here. Okay. Oh, there we go. That looks better. Adds a little bit of blue. All right, let's go on and glue this to the back of our bottle. All right, let's see where we want it here. I think we want it right here. Right there. Let's put our, this was a Sharpie accent highlighter that I used. I use them on my calendars, you know, to highlight dates and stuff. Yeah, I'm anal that way, you guys. Sorry. And let's just put some glue back here. Whoops, I wiggled it. Okay. So, oops, wait a minute here. We don't want glue at the top, do we? And we're going to put this here. And we're just going to let it hang over the top of our pocket a little bit. Just like that. Okay. And then on the back, now let's make sure, oh, we do have a little drop of glue. Let's get that glue off. Okay. And then on this side, over here, let's put, oh, here, we forgot our butterfly over here, didn't we? So make sure that's down. We forgot our butterfly over here. I think on this one, where'd that little butterfly go we had? See, I don't leave the table. I don't leave. I don't move. And, you know, things get up and walk away. All right. Oh, good gracious. All right, well, tickets and tags. I guess we're going, oh, here they are. Okay, little blue butterfly. You're going over here. Okay, that side's done. Okay. Now for this side here, let's see what we've got. Let's look down here and see what we've got. No, that's a little bit too big. It's just a little piece of painted paper. What are those papers doing in there? Okay, that might be nice. That one's too big. I think I like the lighter one. Okay, I think that one. But I think with that one, I think we're going to need a... All right, let's see what we got in here. Oh, there's some green. Let's see what else we have here. Now, I'm wondering here if we could add that. It's a little bit darker than the back. And then add that on top, or if we just need a different color there, because that's blue. What we got here? Oh, that one's got a little butterfly on it. Let's add that one. Okay. And I'm thinking I'm going to add this little butterfly over here. But I'd rather him be a different color. Oh, here's some butterflies over here. Let's see what color we got. I like this little black and white one. What we got over here? Well, that's got some pink in it. Ooh, no. No, no, no. That orange won't do. That orange will not do. What about this one? Nope. Not that one either. I'm thinking I need to sort out all my butterflies so I can find them easier. You're too big, dude. So are you. Yeah, you're too big. Oh, what about you? Yep, a little bit smaller. Okay. All right, let's see if we got a butterfly sticker. Because you know what? Sometimes a sticker will do just fine. And if not, then we'll just go with that little butterfly. Oh, here's a blue butterfly right here. He might not be bad. Oh, what we got here? Oh, no, that's too big. He might not be bad. All right. Let's see what we got here on our word sheet. Little things. That's what I want. Little things. Oh, this isn't glued down yet, is it? There we go. Now, I had you close, you goofy thing. Goofy thing. I think it does that sometimes. You know, just to taunt me. Okay. Oh, I need to do this too, don't I? Okay. Let's put that right there. We'll put that right there. Nope, don't like the orange. Okay. Well, I think that little butterfly that we've got up there is just going to be the one. Oh, I think that one's it right there. Nope, too much. Too much. Okay. Now, let's add it to our page, and I'll show you how I'm going to add it here. So, on this page here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add them just like they were individual pockets, okay? So, I'm going to go down. I'm going to glue down. And all the way over. And then up on this side. Now, if you want, you can glue down the middle. It's not needed. It's not going anywhere, but you can. And then I'm going to wrap it around my page. Just like that. Okay. And if you're smarter than I am, you'll make sure it's straight. There we go. Okay. Now, we've got on both sides. So, what you have is me leaving the glue undone again. There we go. So, what you have here is you have your pocket inside the envelope right here. Can you see that? Plus, me pulling it up. Plus, you have one behind the envelope. So you have two. You have a secret pocket. Plus, you have a pocket in the envelope. Okay. Now, if you want, you can go on and put your thumb notches in there after your glue dries and before you put it on the page. Okay. But I wouldn't go pulling on it like I was until after your glue dries because it will pull it off the page. So, that's all we have for today, my friends. thank you for joining me here in my craft room. It's so much fun crafting with friends. And I'm glad you came to the Ladybug Journals. So today we made this pocket. And we got adventurous and we played with some crochet doilies. And I'm thinking we might have to maybe pin this down a little bit because, as you can see, it flip-flops around a little bit, but that's okay. We got adventurous. So thank you for joining me here at the Ladybug Journals. And as you might know, we have a... okay, my mind just went blank, you guys. We are trying to reach 300 subscribers by the end of March. So if you liked today's video, if you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe, I would appreciate that so much. And maybe share the video out to some of your friends so that they can come and see all the videos that we have and they'll subscribe too. So our challenge runs through the end of March, and as of this morning, and I think this video is slated to for a Saturday or something. I don't know when YouTube will put it out on your play slot, but we have 207 subscribers, and thank you to all those 207 subscribers. Thank you. I appreciate you very much, and I would like for each of you to give yourselves a big hug for supporting the Ladybug Journals, and don't forget, until next time, when you come back to my craft room, until then, Heidi ho for then. Bye!